Hello? Is anyone there? Yes, I am alive and back. We have a lot to talk about in today's video. So today is Sunday, May 29th, and it is my first ride of the year. In past years, usually by this point, I've had a few races and multiple rides under my belt, but this year, I'm a little late to the game, and I want to talk about that a little bit in today's video. But we're also at Fox Valley Off Road. I wanted to do the hair scramble last weekend, but the rain kind of scared me away, especially it being my first ride of the year. So call me a fair weather rider, roast me in the comments, do whatever. But I decided to skip the race and just do a casual ride to start things off here. So I'll be completely honest. Towards the end of last year, I was feeling very burnt out. I was feeling burnt out from racing, riding, and also making videos. So coming into this year, it was a huge question mark what I was going to do personally. I was throwing around a few different ideas like going and racing, but not doing the commentaries here and just uploading the full race to YouTube and then holding on to the footage and maybe do a commentary during the off season. Also, I threw around the idea of not racing at all and just riding, and even briefly fiddled with the idea of not riding at all and just taking a year off because it started feeling like more of a chore than fun towards the end of last year, and it was a long time coming. I started feeling that way kind of when I graduated college. It just seemed like a ton of extra work, and I was so tired at the end of all the work weeks that I have, and it it just seemed like a major chore to ride. But obviously, I'm out riding now. I'm making the commentary, so my mindset changed. I just needed a little bit of time off to rekindle my thoughts and get that flame back under me. There will be a few changes this year, so you may notice from the video I'm dropping the season format. So for example, the first year I started making videos, I labeled all those videos episode whatever under season 1, then season 2, and we went all the way up until season 5. This year we're going to drop that, and we're just going to upload videos when they come. So we're dropping the schedule too. I believe last year I tried uploading a video once every 2 weeks. Now, whenever I have a video, I'll just make it when I'm able to and then upload that. I do have a few races planned. Pretty much any Fox Valley Off-Road hair scramble I'll be at for the rest of the year. I want to do the Byron hair scramble as well. Potentially Geneseo hair scramble or the Leaf River Sprint Enduro, just because those two overlap. And I believe that's it. Oh, also the last Fox Valley Off-Road GP, and we're actually going to potentially try the motocross race at Fox Valley Off-Road on September 10th. So I was all over the place there, but those are the races that I noted down that I want to try and make. If there's a weekend where I'm just not feeling it, we're not going to force doing a race. This year, again, I'm just trying to rekindle the fire, have some fun, and not burn myself out again. You may notice here that there are trail markers up, and that's because the day before this, May 28th, there was a mud dash. I think that's what it was called, but it was a running event that Fox Valley Off-Road hosted, and I think they left the trail markers up. I know they used some sections from the last hare scramble, so right now I'm just trying to explore the trails here and follow the markers. And I'm finding that all the trails are very muddy. So the name Mud Dash makes sense because it's mud. So the trails are super slick, and eventually I decide to just focus on the motocross track and just ease back into things because I am very out of shape right now. So just get that muscle memory back. But early on here, exploring the trails, I've always said I wanted marked trails, and today I kind of got them. It's been a little while since we last talked. A lot has changed in my life. So the last video I did, I believe, was around Thanksgiving time in November. A month later in December, Cassidy and I went on a trip to Florida. At the time, she was my girlfriend, but I proposed there and we got engaged. So that was definitely a highlight during the off season. A low light was a month later. I went to the hospital and I had something called ITP, where my body started attacking my platelets. So your platelets are the things in your blood that clot. So when you start bleeding, the platelets eventually should stop the bleed. So they start clotting in that area and you don't bleed out. Well, for whatever reason, my body started attacking them. I got all these weird symptoms, went to the hospital, and spent 4 days in the hospital. A tip of advice, do not go to the hospital over the weekend because you might die. I did not get any updates. I literally just sat in my bed and the nurses came in and checked up on me twice a day. So that wasn't very fun, but now I'm all good. I'm okay. I got out, haven't had it since, so knock on wood there, but they were not able to find the root cause of that, so that's a little frustrating. But yeah, it was a busy off season. Highs getting engaged and lows going to the hospital for something you don't know how you got or why you got it. But yeah, so that was the off season. Now we are in season.
You good? You sure?
yeah, I'm really excited about this season. Again, during the off season, was not sure what would happen or how this would play out, but I'm excited. We'll take the pressure off a little bit and just try and have fun with things. So my next ride will either be the Fox Valley Off-Road Hare Scramble on June 19th, or if I can squeeze in a ride before then, we'll try out Rocky Glen OHV, which is another riding park I've been meaning to try and go to. It's fairly close to me, so hopefully that turns out good, and then we can start diversifying where we ride on every weekend, because maybe another reason why I got burnt out was Fox Valley Off Road. I was just doing the same thing over and over again, and yeah, so look forward to that. And yeah, I apologize for just rambling about random stuff for this video, but that's how it seems to work out with the first ride, just trying to catch up on everything. And yeah, so with that said, thank you all for watching. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.